Hello and welcome to part 6 of Things You Should Ask Your Wedding Photographer, where we go through the Hitched article 32 things to ask your wedding photographer and go through each question and explain why some are good and some are bad. This one I thought was a good question until I actually read the answer. 27, will we receive digital copies of all the images? Yes, like most photographers shoot digital, not film. Yes, I mean in this day and age it's quite rare for a wedding photographer to shoot on film. That's slightly risky and you won't get many photos, so unless you're specifically looking for a film photographer, everything will be digital. And yes, you will get a full set of edited digital copies. However, 1,000 plus? No, honestly, I don't know who wrote this article, but 1,000 plus is not common. We often take like 2,000 photos, but we cull them down. The amount of those that are maybe out of focus, or your eyes are shut, or you're pulling a weird face or something, we give you the best photos. And for a full wedding day, you're talking probably around 600 to 800. And if you've got a half day or a micro package, then there's even less, of course. I know you think you want 1,000 photos, but you don't. Honestly, that amount is completely overwhelming, and forget being able to download them all. They'll be an enormous file size. So yes, ridiculous. But it does say here to check for the personal copyright license, which is true. It basically means you can print your photos anywhere. Number 28, you offer a printing or album service. A lot of photographers do, some don't, some just enjoy the process and some really don't. So definitely double check. Though it does say here, you can create something more personal by printing them at a shop yourself. Yeah, you can, but they probably won't be great quality, just to warn you. You may think our albums are really expensive, but it is for a reason. They are archival quality and will last 100 years, not 2 years. Number 29, is retouching included in the price? Yes, general retouching is, but please don't ask us to make you thinner. You are beautiful as you are. Please don't degrade yourself by asking those things. Plus, it takes us forever to do. And yes, quite rightly, it will cost you extra if you're after something a bit out of the box. Number 30, can we create a bespoke package? Yeah, most photographers will offer this. Again, they've mentioned the agency. Don't do that. Number 31, how long will your pictures take to arrive? Just double check your contract, but most people, as it says here, well, most people I'd say between 4 and 6 weeks, I think. It's quite rare to get your photos back within 2 weeks. And number 32, when will we need to make final payment? Again, check the contract. Isn't really necessary at the initial stage of hiring a wedding photographer, but it's an important question to ask. And please, please pay on time. It'll save everybody stress. So there you have it. What did you think of those questions? Did some of them make you really mad, or did you really like them? Let me know. And Hitched, if you want to actually employ a photographer to write your articles, let me know. You know, instead of asking someone random who clearly doesn't have a clue.